Hello friends, hope you are doing well. Welcome to another episode, and in this session I'm curious to learn more about AI agent framework and how it works and what are the most popular AI agents that helpful for project manager, developer and tester depending on your role which AI agent is suitable for you. So let's start from the beginning. Like, what is AI agent framework? So let us assume that think of an AI framework as a manager's toolkit for artificial intelligence. So if a standard AI is a smart person sitting in a room with no phone and no computer, and AI agent framework is what gives that person an office, a team, and a set of tools and a specific job description. Now here is the breakdown of this concept for very beginner level learner. First, think about the employee versus an agent. In a standard AI, it is like an employee. You ask a question and it gives you the answer. It doesn't do anything actually. It is just like talking to you without any kind of completing any tasks. Whereas agents are like doers. They gives you the information that necessary to solve a problem. Not only that, it gives you a action or a kind of service that like writing an email and already sending that email to the person. So it is just like acting on behalf of your instruction. So it can be like booking a flight ticket for you or searching a good restaurant around you. And what exactly AI agent does, it is little bit different from a standard AI. But how you can build your own AI agent? That is the question. What kind of frameworks available? That we'll deep dive into our next session. Welcome back, dear friends. So what is a framework? AI agent framework. The framework is the underlying structure that makes the agent work. So let us assume that framework is a set of program that already written for some purpose. So we are thinking about a box which is already configured with some kind of features. What are these features? Like, first of all, it has some memory, so it helps the AI to remember what you say. Like it is remembering the context of your conversation. In general standard AI, when you start a chat, after few conversation, it actually forget the context. It focus on the last prompt you wrote for the answer. So it is giving you the memory power. So it is some kind of brain inside this. Next thing, it is capable to do some sort of planning for you. So it has some planning capacity. It helps AI to break a big goal into small steps, like when it is a matter of searching something from the internet and preparing a long email and typing that email for a person. It is doing this task step by step. It is going to Google, searching information, then collecting it from the website, and then writing the email. Just for understanding, it can do much better and much advanced things. Just for example, inside that box you get some other tools. It's a collection of tools. So it connect the AI to the real world. Like you can access different application from these. Like you can connect to a database. Like your AI agent is connect to a database. Maybe it is a SQL database or MySQL database, and now it is capable to search these database. Or when you are instructing AI agent to use some software, it can browse the software and look at its various icon and various functions just like a human, and just clicking all those things, and you don't need to give instruction for that. And also the most important thing, it can develop a persona. What is persona? We already familiar with this. Every person has its own tone, own way of conversation. So it can develop a own persona, like you are a senior project manager, or you are a senior developer, or you are a creative guy. So depending on your persona, it can behave when it is answering your or accomplishing any kind of tasks. Now what we get an idea of what is AI agent, and obviously there are different competitors, different type of agents available in the market. So we are going to explore them in this session. Welcome back, dear friend. And now the biggest question. Let's take one AI agent framework and try to learn more about it. So our first popular AI agent is LangGen, and language chain LangGen sounds like this. So how LangGen powers AI agent, and we will deep dive into this part. Hopefully this will be interesting learning, because let us assume we are very beginner, very new to AI agent. We don't know nothing about AI agent. Just here and there we see some agents working fine, helping people, solving their problem just like another employee. But how exactly these agents work, that is a big question. So let's talk about LangGen first. So it is an open source framework. Open source means you can easily download it and customize it according to your requirements. So it is designed to simplify the creation of applications using large language model. Now, those of you already familiar with large language model, I am not going to do a explanation of this. LLM, for example, we use ChatGPT, Gemini. These are large language models, and they are capable to understand human context, like even we would talk using human language. So it provides a kind of glue with that connect the LLMs to your data. Like your data is somehow sitting in a web server. Let us assume that is the web server, and LLM is a large language model hosted in another server. Now LLM is not able to connect to your data, so you need someone who can build the bridge in between. So you are inviting some parrot kind of thing. So it is LangGraph that is working like a glue and connecting LLM to your data or other software. So not only data, maybe you have an application or a program running on your server. In that case, LangGraph can build the bridge. So LangGraph is a famous, very popular chains. Chains means it is a predefined sequence of steps that is mostly capable to work like a AI agent. So you don't need to reinvent the whole wheel for that. Why? Because some of the features are already there. So how LangGraph powered the AI agent? That is the question. So unlike the standard chatbot, these agents use the LLM as reasoning engine. Like you have some tasks, you give it to this AI model, AI agent, and what exactly these AI agents are doing. So it is taking help from LLM and providing you the result or the solution. It is not solving the whole solution just like LLM. So reasoning engine means say Google Gemini or OpenAI or Anthropic. There are many LLM models nowadays available. Even you can host one LLM model on your local PC using Olama, and this agent is connecting those LLM and asking question when it is like a issue or a problem for it to solve it. Just like you are hiring a new employee, he is not capable to solve every problem, but he is very dedicated. He can get advice from the supervisor. Supervisor is more resourceful, he has a lot of knowledge and he can answer, but supervisor has no time to do the tasks. So this little LangGraph is taking help of LLM and solving your problem. Now the tools. AI agents are equipped. In the earlier slide I already told, are already equipped with some ready to use features, like they can search the internet, they can access the database, or if you are uploading some CSV file, it can understand the data. Even if you want to make some customization using Python programming, it is capable to visualize the data using Python code. Even you can customize their feature if you know how to use your own API. These are little bit advanced use, but I am not going to that direction. Our focus is to understand why, how, what. So I'll repeat myself in the next few slides for more clarification. So let's move to the next slide. We just want to know the evolution of LangChain and LangGraph. What is this new word, LangGraph? In 2026, the way we build agent has shifted. Why? Because the original LangChain used agent executor, most complex agent, and now build using LangGraph. So why there is a shift from LangChain to LangGraph? There are some major reasons behind that. See, LangChain is open source. You can customize it, and LangGraph is more explicitly giving you control over the flow. Like LangChain is like a black box where you don't see the reasoning and you have less control, whereas in LangGraph it is like modern agent and it has more control. You can build multiple agents together working in same project and solving a big problem. So this kind of features available when you learn the LangGraph. The practical use of LangGraph is not only just writing the prompt. It asks question. It has the Google search tool that can find out the solution from the internet, and you can also ask these tools to look at some data that are constantly changing. For example, if you want to find the latest price of some product on Amazon that constantly changing by different seller, it can monitor those price. It has the reasoning capacity, especially it can deal with the special kind of database like vector database, and that gives the historical reports. So LangGraph is now the advanced version of LangChain, no doubt. But is it the only thing in the market? Who are the closest contender or closest competitor in this AI framework? So here is one. It is the CrewAI. How it works? It allows to define specialized AI agent which specifically built for some specific role. So it has some goal and backstories. So you are training an AI based on some specific role, like you are a say project manager dealing IT projects, or you are a coder coding in a specific language, something like that. So instead of one agent, you are trying to do everything with just CrewAI. So it is like a collaboration of different agents all together. So here is the philosophy. The philosophy is like it is a researcher, writer, and a manager all together under one umbrella. So it finds the data, it processes the data, almost like the LangGraph, and also review the work as a separate agent inside the team who is actually maintaining the standard and quality. So these concepts are coming from project management kind of concepts, and whoever built this agent, they utilize to make to simplify the work that done by proper project management kind of thing. So how it works, basically you define a rule for this agent, like act as a senior SEO specialist, then analyze the top 10 competitor of a specific brand, like you are doing SEO work for a brand, and a backstory, like you are an expert with 15 years of experience in search engine optimization and understanding the algorithm. Now it is going to behave like an experienced SEO guys who knows the last major update in Google, like so many update happens in last 10 years, say. So it has the data of all those things. Now when it is time to use some tool, so you are assigning some specific LangChain tools, like use DuckDuckGo for the search, use PDF reader for the PDF access. So you are defining specific software to this agent so that it can work like a employee who knows what kind of tools you generally use in your office. So the tasks are, what are the tasks that they actually perform? Let's talk about the tasks are like assignments. So when you are giving a task, it is considered as an assignment for these crew members, and you can set these tasks like I want to complete this website with UI designer, SEO experts, and coder. These are the planning. Then you will find that a full team is working behind. So CrewAI is compatible with all LangChain tools, but adds its own layer of tool sharing. So if one agent has a tool and another needs to complete the task, the framework managers interact with one another. This kind of things happen when you try to utilize, say, multiple agents for one specific task. And then next, the process is just like the brain or operation that use for the operation. So process is the workflow, like it is a sequential step-by-step process. Like you want to do some tasks by agent A. Once agent A is doing this, you want to continue other part of the work using agent B, and you want agent C as a monitor or as a supervisor of agent A and B, and test the work like a manual tester. So you define the sequence and hierarchy, which has more capability to monitor the work, and this is how actually the CrewAI work. Here is the major difference between the LangChain and CrewAI in terms of granularity. The LangChain is more low level, whereas CrewAI is more high level. And in terms of complexity, okay, both are moderate level in terms of the complexity. Welcome back, dear friends. And the next slide we are going to learn more about another AI agent, which is called AutoGen. AutoGen is a Microsoft open source product. So if LangChain is like collection of some building blocks, and CrewAI is like a collection of some team member, so AutoGen is developed by Microsoft Research. So it is a group chat where agents are both the participants and the software engineers. So in 2026, AutoGen has evolved into a highly specialized framework known as the conversation orchestrations. So long time ago, when there was no AI, there were many forums where generally developer, SEO experts, and various type of people work like a friend, philosopher, guide of other guys, and they help each other. Like 10 years ago, when I started web development, I found many forums where various experts freely help other new learner with some advice. That is also a kind of marketing and popularity of those. Yeah, but that is another context. But why I am giving you this example to understand how AutoGen work. So while LangChain and CrewAI use chains and tasks for moving forward to a specific assignment, AutoGen moves work forward through automated chat. And it is very interesting. Like every agent in AutoGen is designed to talk. They don't just take an input and give an output. They send the message back and forth to each other and then solve a problem. So it is like deploying multiple brains together, and they are doing the tasks. Like you have an office and you hire 10 employees. All of them are multi specialty, like they have their own special background, own knowledge, and all together they are solving, say they are working for a sales team of a big organization, and some of them are capable to solve customers problems, some of them onboarding the customers. So multiple agents has multiple experience, and they are just doing the conversation and solving the problem, something like that. So here the assignment agent, the brain that think and write the code, and whereas the proxy agents, they are like hands. They follow the brain and then they solve the problem. So it's almost like a human, isn't it? So doing coding, doing research, like working on some legal documents, everything is possible with this kind of agent. It's a philosophy of using the power of conversational orchestration. Let's move to our final next agents. So welcome back, dear friends. So our next agent is MetaGPT. MetaGPT takes the multiple agent concept a step further by injecting standard operating procedure or SOP into the LLM flow. While AutoGen is like a group chat, MetaGPT is like a virtual software company. What an interesting fact. So MetaGPT is working like a virtual outsourcing company for you and working day and night without any leave, without any kind of pay raise. Just you deployed and then they're working. So it is designed to mimic the real world software development life cycle. And now, what is software development lifecycle? You are already familiar with this, that SDLC. If you are working in a company of software development, so basically it is like gathering requirement, then analyzing them one by one, planning something like a project planning, and then looking at the feasibility, whether these are achievable or not, discussing with the designer creates some unique layout, or just thinking like an engineer to design something that solve the customer problem, and then the developer look at the design and convert the design to a fully functional website. So something like a virtual company works like that. Now, MetaGPT is a software company as an agent. You heard about software services, software as a service, but here it is software company as an agent. So it has different layers of doing its tasks. Unlike the other framework where agents might wander off topic, MetaGPT requires agent to follow a rigorous sequence, and these sequence include requirement gathering. It's like a boss who is asking question before starting the project, like what are the goals, what we want to achieve. Then there is a product manager agent who is looking at the output, whether this product is achievable with the technology. There is an architect agent who looking at the output of the system design, the data structure, which is important for building some application which is a little bit advanced. There is a project management agent who is like making different schedule for the agents who is going to do what part of the project. Engineering agents are there, QA agents are there, so say all different type of agents all together building a product for you. So IT project managers are advanced level IT project managers are using MetaGPT as a automation tool, and they are doing the automatic documentation, they are doing resource allocation, like their 5 days work is now converted into few minutes work or few hours work. That is completely changing the game. So resource allocation means the project manager automatically understand the task list, who is capable to do what, and all are virtual. They are not real developer agent or something. So this is like a science fiction. And when you will deploy these in a development environment, you will find it okay, something going behind, but it is exactly copying the style of work of a virtual software development company. So why Meta GPT is so powerful tool for a freelance agency. Say you are a freelance agency located in, say, in a city like New York City, and you have tons of experience, and you want to help small businesses with the technology solution. If you can build a automated virtual company based on the agent like Meta GPT, it could be a game changer. And to tell you more about this, just we need to do some hands-on work in future, like understanding the core architecture, what is nodes, what is ages, what is state. So there are a lot of things to learn in terms of technology. This is an introduction that gives you an idea about what's going on in the AI agent frameworks. I hope you have learned something. So what we have learned so far, just a quick summary. So this rapid landscape of agents and AI agents especially is sometimes confusing. From this conversation we understand exactly what is possible with LangChain graph, something like this, and how CrewAI is a rule-based orchestration for business process, solve problem of hiring an employee. Instead of hiring an employee, you can replace it with the CrewAI. And how AutoGen makes a forum or a conversation platform among the agent for solving one problem. We learned how Meta GPT can build a virtual company for you. So it is amazing. There are a lot of things coming in near future, and if you can master of those things, definitely it will help you. So see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Like, share and comment, and have a good day.